I give it all away. You're like my reason. I don't want to go to war. You don't want to give me peace. I can never leave you.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On the jump.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Third down and 9.
Go.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. The Bengals ready to punt this one away.
It's 4th down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Panther 6, 3. Ready.
Try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give them about 5 yards.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Street. Cougar 19.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line and sometimes he can come out that base high.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage? A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The RPO, that one is complete, and the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Riggs!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Okay, ready?
From the 46, here's second down and 9. Now, faking the give.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Here we go! Cup 19! Cup 19! Go trap! Ready?
Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. 53 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Ready?
On third and goal, they'll run for it. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Chase Brown. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. A tight end in motion now. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after 1, the Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set. Let's go. Past the 60.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Next, let's go. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the double. Go. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Cut, ready? Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 back, Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And Nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's fourth down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
36-yard line.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Check. Hurt.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be brought down to 45. Cedric Johnson on the stop. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up
Ryan.
third and 1.
On third down, they go with Benson. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. Who's standing in your front yard?
And he's not going to get there. They have stopped him short. It's a turnover on downs, and it comes as we hit the 2-minute warning.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
65 catch, 65 catch. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He'll drop to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Okay,
This is 3rd and 6.
let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's go.
They send Ridley in motion. shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A huge play on 4th down. 32 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
70, Simba Wolf.
6-yard line.
Ready.
Look wide. Get this one complete. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
First down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. But will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3.
Ready, ready. 79 Broncos.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, Scott. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80, Warrior 70. 18, Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Routed taken in, it's Trey Benson. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw yet again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Shot alert. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And the the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Come on, come on.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Past the 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable third down.
You may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to have the Bills first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Reno, Viking 18. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point attempt, still to come. He's got it. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this is not what they were hoping for at all. He's out of bounds in the return. He's shy of his own 10.
Go, Reed, go.
Now a give on the ground. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Broncos. Ready?
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often.
Okay,
and
ready?
when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one deep downfield for Chase.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This is fielded well short of midfield. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, stack. 70 Lions. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
19-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18.
It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Check, bounce check. Get it.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Loss of 2 yards.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over. On down. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards? From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Flush to his right. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
so you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
That one down the field, but it is in.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Let go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they will finally run him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
18 Pirates, 18, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They bring Chase in motion. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Pioneer.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. We're going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Check pass, check pass. Ready?
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
19 seconds. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll push forward like a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Benson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Buffalo. The PAT, up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Hey, last circle.
First down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll push forward on a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
A gain of a yard brings up
Here's a second and 9. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
A run with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans are going to have to battle the roadways. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.